I should really be asleep right now, but I just can't for some reason.
Right. How late did you stay
Yeah.
up,
5 a.m.
bro? Holy shit. Or not next team. Right now.
He sure did win that game.
Ugh. Anyways, what's up, everybody? We're going to be streaming Bagel versus SMB. Should be on tours very shortly.
Supposedly providing good commentary.
Oh, I DC'd from tours. It'd be really funny if it already started.
Hello, hello, hello. The game
Yo,
started yet?
I do not think so. What's up, Joe? How's it going?
I'm chilling. I'm speed running the cleansing of my house.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Oh, I
okay,
forgot Bagel doesn't have voice on tours.
still.
Bruh.
He just like you for real.
Dude, you don't tell me you don't have it either, man. This guy's a LARPer, bro.
I am. But
It's- Great. Are now live 2 minutes in the past. We're so back.
XD.
Presumably, the game is still scheduled for now. Oh, there we go. Okay. Doubles OU battle between SMB and Bagel. All right, we got fuck ass rain versus snow. Um,
rain
Oh,
again. People been really exploring the structure lately.
this is
God.
interesting.
This is a old old rain team. Um,
I
but I
don't know
think
how
it's
this
the
plays against Bagel's team at all. It looks cooked.
let's see, it's SD Gambit. And I think Bandbask. Um, I think it's probably fine. The fact that it's Pelipper and not Polytoad is a little bit annoying because it just makes Kyurem all the more effective, but
Mhm, I agree. I think
looks
like
so.
gold is useless for Bagel, but all 5 of the rest of his vines look like Thanos.
Hmm. I think the hot pawn is really the more question. I mean, I think the fact that gold is so bad is really good though. Um,
Yeah,
and and Hearthflame is threatened by a lot, which is a good thing. 'Cause I mean that the Amoonguss is actually pretty strong in this matchup. It's probably plus for Bagel, but still definitely looks playable.
the Deaf Among Us is going to go crazy, man.
yeah. I think this is pretty rough for SMB, like matchup
Mhm.
wise. Like you could probably make progress with Bask, and Bask is Bask. So like late game last respects doesn't have a resist. So I guess that's probably what you want to play to here. Um,
Oh yeah. Um, especially if this isn't especially if this isn't Scarflando. It looks like if SMB manages to find himself with Bask in the ring at the end, he should just always win. Because
yeah,
it looks super threatening to this team.
the trouble is kind of just like preserving your pieces to the end with this because like, and how do you make progress like at all if you're not using Bask? I guess
Yeah.
you want to use Wellspring early potentially, but like Kira makes that hard. Like there's just getting rid of Kirim before Bask has like a strong last respects looks really difficult. All right, we just see the Kirim and hands lead. That makes sense. Into the double freeze dry weakness and Mungus.
We don't know the hand say yet. If it's SD, could maybe be some trouble.
Yeah. I think leading it probably implies fake out just AV.
Probably.
If anything's boosting on this team, it should be like gold.
Yeah.
It could be focus energy, hard flame as well.
Not too bad. That Ogre Pond kind of just owns, honestly. Or Fire Pond, I should say. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bagel looks favored.
Yeah, Bagel is definitely favored.
For sure. I guess SMB's got to be clever with his developer, or he's just boned.
I mean, I like literally just not sure how the Kirim gets knocked out. Unless this is like AV Gambit.
I hope it's Specs developer. That'd be cool.
If it is, probably not good for this matchup.
Or in any matchup.
He's ran Specs Polytoad before, so it's totally possible.
Shout out Specs Polytoad clicking focus blast on our Caledon and doing 70%.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Top 5
Oh,
DOE
wow.
fails. Alright, we're just seeing an immediate Terra. It doesn't do
That's
half.
That is insane. That's insane. Is that HP invested?
That looks like non-attack invested Ogre
Yeah, I agree. In which case, like, we already burned our Terra. I mean, I think it was right to Terra there. I think, like, what else are you tearing in this matchup? But yeah, Hearthflame just comes in, and now it's just cooked. Like, now you're forced to go Pelipper in the Amogus slot, I think. But, like, if you're not attack invested, like, Ivy Cudgel's still not going to kill Hearthflame if it has any bulk at all.
You've got to get some insane calls. Just swing the momentum back in your favor. Because, like, Hearthflame just completely dunks on you.
Yeah.
I can see a world where Fish goes crazy with last respects, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's the out. That's the out. Is last respects endgame for sure. Because there's no priority and there's no ghost resist. Like this is like an ideal bash matchup late game if rain is up.
Yeah, no intimidate either.
Yeah, there's like no. The only form of damage reduction is Bagel.
Is
Bagel taking a lot of time early on in this game. It was an excellent turn one play.
Yeah.
For SMB's end, like it's not all that bad because like you did get a fair amount of chip on the hands, and you also confirmed that the hands is a bad set. So, all right, yeah, there's a Pelipper. That was pretty telegraphed. Gold's gonna tear a dragon. That makes sense. Oh, that's still killed. Okay, that's looks like glass ogre pond. That's really good for SMB.
Yeah,
Either winning that
pretty
tie.
huge. Yeah, if it kills them, tie. Pretty huge win there because if it's grass move first, that might just be game over on the spot.
Yeah.
Okay,
well now I think if you're SMB, you have to go Gambit on the Pelipper slot. You don't really have any other way to take a hit from the gold here. And it looks relatively unpunishable unless the gold has like some weird move, which is unlikely to. It's probably just Shadow Ball, make it rain on this set. Sometimes you see Terra Fairy Gleam, but yeah, there's the Gambit. Just going to be an Ivy Cudgel. Okay, I think based on the calcs we've seen, I think the Ogre Pond is probably still attack invested. It's just the hands has some kind of HP invest. Or I just don't know my calcs, to be honest. Let's see.
It could, well, it's definitely not 333 set, but I don't know. Maybe it's just a little bit of HP on the Ogre Pawn. So it's taking some out. This is looking pretty. It's not looking too bad.
Like
for
it did
SMB.
41. It did 41. Like the hands. Like actually, like how did the hands take so little? Like.
Just that type of Pokemon.
No, like it's like not possible for it to do that little. Even with like 0 attack over Pond.
Okay, well the hands is not going to be speed invested on this team.
Well, yeah. It's probably an HP investment. Just yeah, I guess that's reasonable. Whatever.
This is not a SMB is actually pretty close to having all the pieces needed for Best to start like really threatening a win.
Yeah. He has to make sure he lasts long enough for the veil to go down, I think. Because otherwise the Kieran's just gonna live.
Yeah.
If he can find a way to like maintain the weather control, like that's could be very good as well. Big question is like what's the gambit set, right? I don't think that it revealed leftovers.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's probably
revealed
double dark move. Alright, there's an Ivy
Um,
Cudgel. Gets a crit. That's a really big crit.
it is a
Because
pretty
gold
big
is not leftovers, is not gonna recover any health. And Gambit, meanwhile, is just gonna get an SD up, and that's a really big deal. Really bad crit for Bagel.
Mhm.
It is leftovers.
Oh, it is, okay. Dumb. I didn't realize
It
it was
was
kicked in.
stalled a bit, so I don't blame you.
I'm gonna be honest. I think this game's already cooked.
Yeah, without Terra, how does Gambit beat hands?
That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think for Bagel,
What I'm
as
saying.
especially with this, he's really poorly managing this timer, which is bad because I think you've really got to think about how you're gonna route this game.
He spent too much time thinking on the first few turns.
Yeah.
Gold switch hands sucks, man. Yeah, I think like risking that over pawn tie was really scuff.
I think maybe Hot Punch shouldn't have even came in, honestly. Oh, I guess you had to respect the sport from Mungus, but yeah, risking the tie, you just kind of lose. Maybe you could have went to Kirim there. It would have been a really
Yeah,
strong
Kiram
position.
was super free, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's like it's a little bit trickier than it looks, but I feel like it was made harder than it needed to be. Okay, well, Amuga's just gonna die.
All right. SMB took a lot of time to sack the Mungus. Interesting.
That was just not a good play. Alright, Lando's
I'm
gonna
not.
come in though. This is pretty
Yeah, I'm not
very
sure. I guess you wanted the
It could
Wellspring
be
still.
Weather Ball.
It could be, but I doubt that's the click you want to really hit this hands.
Yeah.
yeah, there's the
Yeah.
Earth Power. Probably just a
Please don't
sucker
be
It's
into
something
this.
big.
faster.
Oh
It's
my
Yeah,
not
god.
faster. Brain Punch wins now.
That was a really bad play. Okay.
that's really right. You have to know that, Calc. You got to, especially after seeing how little the Ivy Cudgel did. You know, this is HP and probably Spit F invested. You should know that that doesn't kill.
Okay, but like
Uh,
I think
Alright.
Basque late game wins.
Now, Iron Hands is a range with Earth Power because it's really fat.
I think you might have needed to go Wellspring there though, right?
Yes, I agree.
So yeah, because hands is still not an Earth Power range.
That was not a good play.
Right, well
Wild
now
charge.
well okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
well
would.
the Bagel set is really
Now.
awful. This is a terrible headset, but it's gonna win the game.
Yeah, that was a bad play. I don't agree
No,
with
no,
that
no.
at all. I think you
I
should have
agree with
closed
it.
the
I
range.
agree with it. Um, the previous two turns I didn't like, but considering like it already revealed Volt Switch, I think that was a reasonable assumption to make. But it's double electric move, which is
I
uncommon.
think Wet Pond was better,
I
honestly.
don't think this is not the craziest handset. I think dual stab and just volt switch instead of
I
coverage.
think Volt Switch is really awful, but
I don't understand why you're hating on Hands not having an ice move on the team with 2 blizzard clickers.
no, it should be Heavy Slam on this team. Trust. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it should
It's
be
like
Heavy Slam.
fair, but like
The NC is way too hard for it.
no,
Still
it's fine. Like
without Heavy
it
Slam.
has gold. It's fine.
This game
Um,
is not over.
this game is
I'll
Oh
let
very
it.
no.
over. This game is very over.
Is he
Well,
choice locked?
Actually, no, it's not.
It did 14 to Wellspring, so
If you thaw and crit with Ogre Pond on
they're
Kyram,
gonna gotta be a bit louder. Like
Sand Sneer,
the people are
it's probably
saying you're
Sand Snare.
quiet.
If it's Earth Power, it's definitely Sand Snare.
I guess it's doable because Wellspring is doing a lot of damage here.
You can't
I don't
afford to take a
even.
wild charge is the deal. Um
But why was Pelipper sacked here? Or why was Pinetail sacked here? Huh?
It's not a good play.
Yeah, you definitely did not have to do that.
They didn't
Oh,
have to
he
do
got the
this
miss
either.
though.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, well, this is a miss.
Now he just
Lando.
wins. Okay.
Maybe he is. No,
This
he's
has to be,
fucking
yeah.
choice
It's
scarf.
Specs. It's Specs. Oh wait, no, it's Scarf. I'm
That
dumb.
doesn't do
He's
that.
scarf.
If it is Scarf though, then this is in trouble, right? Oh, maybe that's why it's Volt Switch. It's Scarf is some sneaky shit. Um, so that means the game would be over. It has to be, right? There's no way it's doing that little to
No, it's just faster than the Wellspring. It's choice scarf.
wow. Okay.
Gonna run out of
yeah,
blizzards and struggle to lose the game.
yeah.
Eh,
Even
unless it
off
gets a
freeze.
I think it's
freeze.
gonna die before it loses the game like that.
No, it has 3 more blizzards left, man.
Yeah, it's gonna die.
He should
in
be
3
protecting.
minutes.
Okay,
Gonna die
not
together.
protecting there is a throw, but okay.
No, he should be protecting.
Oh,
On this last
Protect-
turn after he killed the hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my
SMB
god.
really wants to lose the freeze. Okay.
See what I
Just
mean?
missed.
Like protect won the game.
Yeah, this was
It's so
this was an
risky.
amazing.
This was a really badly played game. Holy shit. This is
I
one of the
cannot
worst games I've ever
believe-
watched.
I cannot believe Ogre Pawn clicked Ivy Cudgel for 10 turns. It didn't protect once. Maybe he didn't even have protect.
That's
I guess yeah. He would not have
That's the only
he would
way.
not have not
Yeah.
clicked protect if he had it, yeah.
It's impossible. Man. It would be U-turn maybe. It could be. It could be dual stab.
Saying
follow
GG
me.
after that is low key the dumbest shit I've ever seen. I'm hating,
this
but
man is
like
way too humble.
this game was played so bad. Okay.
With the knowledge that it's Scarf Curum, it means it makes the saving
Makes
of
the 9-tail sack even worse.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so here we see game 2.
I think both players just got low on timer, and that was kind of the main reason.
Yeah.
A lot of timer was burned in the first 2 turns. Like that losing that tie was really bad for Bagel. It was just really bad. I'm not sure I super fault him for going for it though. Because I think if he did win that, it was kind of just game.
Yeah.
But like really, like the Amuga sack was just really, really bad from SMB. Like that was just not excusable, I think. Yeah. Oh, I guess that's because he doesn't have protect. Yeah, okay. He played the entire game like he didn't have protect on Wellspring, so he must not have protect on Wellspring. But that's just like inexcusable to people. Like, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, he probably didn't have protect on any guy, really, except Lando. Because I feel like if you had tech on a Moon, well, you probably just double tech that turn 1 for free.
Yeah.
It didn't go
I can't
that
believe
way
that
at
game
all.
was won by clicking Blizzard and Rain to get a freeze to win the game.
Amazing. Pretty lucky from Bagel, but it is what it is. Game 1 here. In this game 2 matchup, it's also a bit interesting to see a Volcanion team. Don't see too many of those these days. With Boom on it.
Volcanian's really nice with Pawnite.
Yeah, I'm noticing these are really old structures from SMB. Like these are like DLC 1 legal teams, both of them, I think, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Which is it's interesting. Bagel, on the other hand, Bagel's been using this team to good success all tour.
Yeah, this is a really fundamentally solid team.
Well, the SMB's team looks old, but Kunal Invites has seen a resurgence in DNC plus Pawnite specifically.
Yeah, this is definitely a team I've recognized from there. It might have been him who brought it then.
I love Volcanion Pawnite. That's a very fun structure.
This is the structure that's been going around, except it's Volk, Rillaboom over Insane Amoong, I believe.
Yeah.
which is
I
interesting.
believe it's always leftovers, right? It's like leftovers, wisp, and then something.
We don't know. I would guess sub could very easily do that.
Yeah, it's
Could be
true.
it could be a couple of things.
Could be
We
goggles.
see
Could be assault
Night
vest.
on lead. Yeah, it could definitely be AV. It's SMB. This could be anything. This could be Tailwind, loaded dice or something. Notably, SMB's Rillaboom activates the terrain, so it's probably faster.
Yeah, again gets the U-turn off first as well. What did this Rillaboom click? Probably just U-turn out of the Rilla slot as well.
That was an interesting icicle crash. Was that a missed target?
No, Dragonite was on the field.
No, I'm fried. 5 hours of sleep.
That's kind of the turn 1 Terra Ghost here is interesting. Because it
Trying for
doesn't.
E-speed.
Yeah, but I think if you do, you probably Terra as well, right?
Do you think you would hammer the Dragonite slot?
No way.
Recover?
Oh, to double? Maybe. That would have been
There's
a
the
good play.
U-turn.
Yeah. Going for if you're gonna do that, you probably should have doubled it, but yeah, I probably don't find that turn 1 either. You got some options here.
I think that would be a really questionable play, to be honest.
I mean, it's a really heavy commitment.
I could see it because of the Hearth Claim being focus energy. Like I could see you going for that as like a try and get rid of the D Knight really, really early, and as a word, your Hearth Claim looks like, insanely good into every other mon left, right?
At the very least, POW isn't really threatened on this board right now.
Yeah, you took Bird Terra very early. Not the
Yeah.
greatest position for the Dragonite, although probably just keeps Terra normal use speed here. Honestly, like there's nothing I can switch into that on the Bolt slot, anyways.
Well, Bolt's the thing that probably wants to be out on it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can pretty freely just crash the Dragonite slot. Oh,
Okay.
it's Terra Steel.
Oh, it's
It
scale
is
shot. Okay.
it is Tailwind loaded dice. Scale shot.
And a calm mind. Oh my god, sub.
Why did it say MB? What?
Did
Oh, he thought it
Bagel,
missed. He thought it missed on the.
yeah. Bagel's head is not all the way here in this set. This is worrying.
Dude.
Wasn't that hilarious? Well, this D Knight set is
All right, guys, Ian got it. That joke. It's no longer funny. Look it up.
this D Knight set looks really good for the matchup, I think.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't care the POW here.
Last time I saw
Well,
this
Steam Eruption
team,
does.
Bagel was no grass move on Hearth Flame, which would imply that this Volcanion is really unthreatened by anything that is not Bolt, and the Bolt is in a lot of trouble right now. With this,
Well, it's really not because Thunderclap plus Sacred Sword kills the D-Knight. So this is actually a really tricky position for SMB.
Right.
If the D Knight's E speed, you can play around Thunderclap, but it's kind of like not doing that much.
I think
loaded
you
dice.
have to go to Anstey on the Dragonite slot and Steam Eruption the POW. It should be in range. And that's not really okay. Well, okay, that would have lost.
That's an option. And the POW is back to Sash. Good
I think it's
call on
time
Bagel's part.
for DNC moment. Neither of these Pokemon are really going to damage it. I think if it gets any kind of boost, it's like really difficult for Bagel to deal with.
Well, it is Thunderclap Bolt, so it's not going to be able to deal with it very freely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if it's leftovers Diancie. Like, you can just take a Thunderclap or two.
It's not lefties. It is the Goodstead Hearthstone, I believe.
Yes.
I don't think you can bring it out here though, because SMB set up one. So not without the that of Trick Room, really. I don't think it's really super free.
Outclick Terra turn 1 and is back to full HP. What?
That was a weird thunderclap.
He needs to damage the D-Knight at some point. I think Bagel's in too good a spot.
Dragon Pulse was just better though, right?
Sash Lando is
Unless
an
it's like
interesting
Terra Fairy.
reveal, and it kind of makes me
But
wonder.
no, it's not. Fine.
Sash Lando makes me really wonder why we didn't just see it on the lead.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree.
No rocks
It might
against
not be
Double Fire
rocks.
or Sash Pow.
No rock Sash Lando sounds terrible.
It's not too bad. You get
We just watched the game where the Ogre found an out Spiky Shield. I don't think we can
you can
talk
punish
about
pivots.
sets that sound terrible.
True.
The turn 1 Terra on the POW remains unpunished.
It was like a perfect pull for SMB, but I feel like it was fumbled.
Volcanion
Definitely.
sure did stay out in front of a Raging Bolt by clicking Substitute.
Oh, called wrong.
Yeah, it's just like the bolt turn called wrong. I think especially since you weren't revealed scale shot, not targeting the bolt when you
That was really questionable.
is really, really bad. And it would have gotten them so much.
Yeah. I think it was one of those moments where you just like play with the knowledge in your mind that they could like protect, but don't account for them not knowing the set. Like that's
Yeah.
my only
definitely.
justification.
And now, as a result, Bagel is just playing his win con correctly. Not giving
Bagel's team basically hasn't. What?
As I say that, I was saying not giving Diancie free turns to do anything, but instead for the U-turn to kill Lando, and it's Diancie will be getting Trick Room up for free. Giving SMB another chance. Doesn't swing the game all the way in his favor by any means, but game is opened up again.
Diamond Storm turn's even worse.
No way, surely not. Oh my gosh.
Get the boost. Holy shit. Now we have a game.
We have a game. And SMB's Rillaboom is very likely faster from what we've seen by the turn one.
Yes. Yeah.
So this follow-up Trick Room or Diamond Storm, depending on how you want to route this game, looks nearly undeniable. So all of a sudden, it was looking kind of dire, but all of a sudden, it's not over yet. One more lucky
You know,
boost,
guys,
and then
when all else fails, rely on your opponent to throw.
yeah, I mean,
Raging
it's
Bolt
easy
sure
on the
is
train.
at +2 and not threatened by anything at this point.
Hello? Dragon Ice Lock there, buddy. At full HP.
And I get a thunderclap, buddy.
I think that's tied to Thunderclap.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have news for you.
Interestingly, decides to go to D9. I
Yeah,
think
this is fine. This is fine.
it probably can die to this Thunderclap. It depends on the set. Of both
Glide
players.
plus Thunderclap probably gets there. But I don't think Thunderclap by itself is gonna kill. I don't even think it's gonna be room. I don't even know if Glide plus Thunderclap kills.
I mean, if this is SMB has time to remove it here, it could be a situation where he's trying to force a double. Like
Who
maybe
won
we
game
could see
one?
Glide plus Thunderclap into Rillaboom switch.
Bagel got a freeze in the last turn of the game to win game 1.
Oh damn, that's tough.
Oh, they didn't go for Glide, and so now the Bolt is just dead.
Oh, amazing!
Does Scale Shot always hit 5 times, or is it like
4 to 5
he's running
times with
lucky
loaded dice? He's running
Oh,
loaded dice.
loaded dice. Right.
Right. Well, Dancy just
okay. Dude, that's so annoying.
Diancie did in fact just throw the game.
I don't know. Maybe if that Dragon
job,
had ice.
I think it was still kind of tough. Well, okay, wait. With Pow in the back, this is still very doable.
Yeah. We also don't know what the moves on this D-Knight is. It could
Bagel could just time out.
Oh, it's E-Speed. Wait, why would E-Speed that slot?
I would assume so, but you...
Why do you
I think he E-Speeded that slot so that Pow could maybe get a kill with Sucker.
I understand why.
No, that was a really bad play. That's inexcusable. Like
inexcusable. Goddamn.
Like there are only 2 mods left on the entire team that threaten the DNC, and you just didn't kill either of them.
Yeah, getting the boom killed means you go out to your own boom and get a lot of pressure.
Well, now you need a double attack to win the game.
Go with the boom.
I actually, maybe you don't. I think switch to your own Rillaboom. Can get it done.
Is Bagel Tarot?
Yeah,
oh yeah,
Tarot is Pow. Okay, well,
good play.
Scarf Lando. Okay,
right.
Okay, the E-Speed was for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, but now Diancie can win though if he gets really lucky.
I can't.
It's too low.
I don't know if
too
it is.
low. It doesn't have leftovers. It's not getting there.
Yeah, but hold on, because it's
you can't get it. You can't generate a free turn with the. There's not enough space.
Last time,
that's true.
This was no. Last time this was no. Oh, okay. Well, that's not the way to do it.
Oh no!
Oh wow!
This is Pokemon. Now this is Pokemon. Now this is Pokemon.
This is the game we love.
What were you saying about Diancie?
Holy shit! Bagel stole a game. SMP is gonna steal a game. Holy shit!
This is amazing Pokemon. I mean,
I love Chin Pow. What the hell?
Truly the best. The best quality.
I hate the video game.
I love.
Okay,
Pokemon.
to be fair, if SMP did not miss Diamond Storm, it was very favored for him. But
yeah.
I hate the video game.
This game sucks, bro.
Please tell me you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Suddenly it's. I don't know. I feel like it might be the same because I feel like he's gonna have to fake out.
That is not the same. That is not the same. That is a much better board state for a Bagel.
This is for sure over. All he's got to do is fake out the Pow.
You can just kill the Diancie with Glide. Surely.
Yeah, but
no.
Surely, haha.
Just start a Sucker. Bagel definitely
Nice
has the tools
call.
to do this, but
This
this
is
is
really
hard
tight.
to
This is a really difficult turn. There's not really
yeah,
a
this
correct
is
play.
hard to do with
Yeah.
15 seconds.
Oh, it's throat chop.
Oh, it's
Okay,
throat chop, it's not even sucker.
okay, yeah, okay. Well, DNC just won. Yeah.
Frick, frick.
Wow.
Oh, I thought that missed for a second. Is that covert
I
cloak?
mean,
Covert cloak Diancie?
Wow, what a game.
wow.
This-
You just seen that it was cloaked in. This game was just
Super Mario Bros. Wins again.
He
wow.
threw that
Game
in
This on his
three.
INC set wins. Crazy.
This has been a I don't even know what to think. What a series so far.
I like how
knew it was
he
gonna
didn't
be-
even click sucker punch on the Rilla.
He didn't even click Sucker Punch.
Who
I
didn't
was
click
confused
Sucker
why the play wasn't just like, oh my god. Oh my
No,
god.
the last turn was like a really tight turn. There wasn't really a correct. There was like a lot of ways that could have gone.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
It's
But
truly
like,
fake
oh
out
my
Diancie
god.
long.
They were
Right.
both low on timer. Like, there's no way. No, I don't think.
Yeah.
It was
Maybe
good.
that was
He
game
was,
three.
he was trying to
Saved by
dodge.
a
He was trying to
crit.
dodge sucker with a fake out. So sucker would have lost there.
These
That
were
was a really tight. Like you could make an entire video on like that last turn here, like that.
yeah. It's
Maybe
really
you
tight.
will.
That was a very
I
deal
will not.
US thing.
I'll not be doing that. However, you could.
You could definitely be KC, and here we are in 3T, game 3. Bagel brings
We have
Teal
teal room, but worse.
We've got Teal semi room in the
Oh,
last
he brought
game
Deoxys? Oh god.
versus this.
Yeah, I want to keep you too far from.
This is good. No, I actually like SMB's team.
In this matchup, I don't know how I'd feel about it.
The matchup
Yeah,
is a
no,
different
I think-
story. The
yeah,
matchup
I think-
is Bagel decided to load bullshit and got a bullshit matchup.
I mean, yeah.
If
You
you're
know-
an ice spinner on POW, it's playable. If not, you can just forfeit on load-in.
Isn't that just the old like sample team with regular DO instead of DO?
Yes, correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, I mean Bagel. I probably shouldn't say that. Bagel's the villain
Bingo.
now for bringing Dio.
Bingo, bingo,
I think
bungo.
SMB
Bingo, bingo,
is
bungo.
the villain for bringing a team that looks this weak to size spam. You know, you'd think the players would learn after seeing people get matchup fish fight this entire top 16, but no.
Oh well, I mean, I haven't really been paying attention to that. I guess so. Maybe it's on him. I don't know.
You'd think people would learn. I mean, I could be hitting. We don't know what the sets are. This is probably spinner pow.
If
It
it's
could
if
be,
it's Snarl
but-
Blood Moon, it's playable as well.
yeah, it could be AB
Snarl Pow.
Oh, true. True, actually.
I would assume that it's Snarl. I mean, not. I would assume it's at least a Solfest.
It could be AV Ice Spinner Dragonite.
You have to be a solo.
You have to call the lead. If it's an Indeedee hat lead, you probably go Glim Powell.
I don't know. I feel like
It's also worth noting that these teams, these side spam teams, their only way of dealing with Terran Wellspring is with Sunup, and even then it's rough. So Wellspring is still very good. That should be what you're terrain in most games, I think, of this
I don't know.
matchup.
I feel like Lilligant has a pretty good matchup. Like just one solar
does.
blade. Oh, I
But,
guess
like,
yeah, with Sun still, yeah.
It doesn't.
You
like,
probably
it doesn't even. Lilligan is like so frail that like it just offensively you just can't switch from any other. Like
Yeah, he's gonna need
Having
or
Sun Up
SMB
and having an
Rocks would be big.
Ursaluna is probably enough to deal with the Wellspring. Yeah. Gouging Fire is going to have a nice time switching in on Earth
we
Eruption
just
at
see the
some
Lily
point
Cold
here.
lead into the Dragonite.
SMB got a favored lead, I think.
I mean, yeah.
Like Bagel has to respect follow me here, right? But at the same
Yeah.
time, I think that's not really a bad thing for him because you could just like click CC with this wall again.
I mean, it might not even have a move. It might not have Ice Spinner to hit this D-Knight.
It'd be
it's
triple
possible.
axle in this day and age, but yeah.
It could definitely not. This is interesting. I mean, at the same vein, right? Like this D-Knight,
We're gonna play the game of guess the Lilligan moveset. Does it have after you encore? Does it have close combat? Does it have solar blade, triple axle? Nobody knows.
Yeah, this
Oh,
thing.
okay.
That-
Risky
come
felling.
on.
Oh, and he misses.
Oh my God.
Again.
All right, never punish. And now,
No CC interruption,
I
just kills.
I don't need food. I need to comment directly on this game.
That's
so
It's been the worst
wonderful.
episode I've ever watched.
Wait, are you
I
not
mean, if
streaming
this
right
is
now?
I am
Terrifier,
streaming.
Okay.
Like,
if
That's
this
some
is
choice
Terrifier
words for the
after
game of
you,
Pokemon.
this is so bad.
This is, I mean,
so unbelievably
Very
bad.
choice words for the concept of Pokemon gameplay.
okay, hold on. I actually don't think that this was the worst play from Bagel, honestly, because like I feel like it
I
does
didn't
look
say
No,
like
it
worst play
was
from
not. It was
Bagel.
not bad. It covers everything, but like he gets away with a turn he should never have been able to get away with.
yeah. This is Terrifier
Yeah.
Cole. I mean, is the game just over? It's looking close.
Okay, well that was just.
Hi.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
I don't know if I
Crit. Okay.
Okay, Liz, does it go for eruption again? Wow. All right.
Yeah.
So
Ah.
sweet turn. Wow.
Okay, so now Bagel's turned into a ladder bot. Let's go. Let's
Here's
go.
how SMB can still win.
Let's go. Ladder players
that was
click
dead
eruption
ass.
5 turns in a row when the Torkoal's at 4%. Go.
I feel like all you do is you just dragon skill shot again, right? Like into
Yep.
Lilligan.
It's free.
I agree.
You should be switching hat here, but
Yeah.
I think it just takes the KO.
Yeah.
Oh my
mean-
God.
Oh God.
And wow, what an amazing
Nah. Bruh.
Yeah.
Dude.
wow.
Sure.
Justice for SMB.
This was a
It's still winnable with Gouger.
I mean, yeah, but
But
not
like
really.
not like,
you have to
Because,
dodge
like-
a Sleep Powder now. Basically,
not-
especially because Gouger is bulwark, right?
Sure.
Like if it's no tech, you can't avoid it.
So Lilligan can land a sleep powder and the game will end.
That's what it is.
I mean, also,
Uh,
how does he deal with the, well, I guess POW, but like, yeah.
This is an insane game. I'll say if you do dodge a sleep powder
Oh.
and you can get rocks up maybe to break sashes, you need I think you need too much. This is just I don't
There's
know.
I doubt he even lets you get rocks up for one. Like, I feel like the moment Glimora comes out, you switch in Hatterene.
Yeah, this is rough.
Gouging Fire is still very good. Essentially. You do still have to dodge Sleep Powder.
Hey man, if you can miss 2 scale shots, you can miss a sleep powder. But I have my doubts.
You gotta pray for throw sleep powder into Gomorrah on Terragrass.
No, you have to pray for a miss.
Yeah.
Let's see how. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is not over. Gouging Fire is a better matchup than I thought it did.
It has a 75% chance to be over after this turn, but
There's still odds.
True.
Even if it's Sleep Powder lands.
And this is why you run Protect over Burning
I can't
Bulwark.
believe he missed 2 scale shots, bro.
oh,
never
big.
Hold on. Wait, that's insane.
This is massive. Well, I think Theo
well-
still wins, right? But
Yeah, Deoxys definitely wins. Unless he gets like some insane calls.
Dude, I hate this combo so much. Can we ban Indeedee or Hatterene?
No, we
Not being
cannot
serious.
ban Indeedee Hatterene. Sucky lucky.
Listen, man, it's like the worst thing ever on ladder because no matter what you do, you can never kill it in one turn if they Terra.
This is.
What
What
are we LARPing about today?
I mean, if
we're watching SMB get robbed.
Yeah, we're on stream. We're watching OCT semis. They can't
This
really.
is exactly. You are exactly who I needed right now. I need you to call DOU players bad.
Alright, what's going on, bro? What game are we watching? Link the game.
Wait, hold on.
It's on Smog Tours.
If what do you call it? Ursulina doesn't come in for free. I mean, your own Ursulina is good. I think that Trick'em set might have been the wrong way. Like,
Is
it
this
might have
game
just
1 or game 2?
Game 3.
Game 2.
Game one was one on a Blizzard freeze. Game 2 was one on an Icicle Crash crit.
Nice.
And now in this third game,
Well, that